Ukraine has a new prime minister. The president says the government's reshuffle is needed to re-energise and strengthen the country in its long-running war with Russia. There was applause in the Ukrainian parliament after the appointment of Yulia Svyrydenko. She won a comfortable majority, with 262 members of the 450-seat chamber voting in her favour. The 39-year-old becomes the first new head of government since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion in 2022.
The war demands from us a change of policy and approaches, renewal of processes and new decisions. The first priority in the first 6 months is the quality of the supply of the army, the increase in the production of weapons, and the development of the technology of the Ukrainian army. We need to direct maximum efforts to provide the self-sufficiency of Ukraine's economy.
Yulia Svyrydenko most recently served as Deputy PM and Minister of the Economy. The longtime presidential ally is the 19th person and second woman to hold the position. She began her career in the private sector before a rapid rise in politics, becoming a driving force behind the US minerals deal to help fund Ukraine's reconstruction. Ms. Svyrydenko replaces the long-serving Denis Shmyhal, who is taking on the defence portfolio. Volodymyr Zelenskyy says the shake-up will give Ukraine a new focus.
The renewed government of Ukraine must conduct an audit of all agreements, treaties, memorandums with partners in the field of defence production, all resilience programs, in order to fulfil the agreements 100% in the interests of Ukraine. There will also be new agreements with the United States of America, which will strengthen Ukraine's positions, and for which we need changes in diplomatic work with America.
On the front line, Ukrainian troops are continuing to battle Russian drones, which are being launched in record numbers. The decision by the United States to arm Kyiv through NATO countries has boosted the morale of soldiers on the battlefield. But they say it's getting harder to counter the nightly Russian barrage.
It's difficult for us to shoot down the swarm because you will only take down, for example, 5 to 6 at most. If you manage to hit 2, that is good, but the rest of the mass will simply pass you by, and you'll not have time to destroy them because there are a lot of them.
Many Russian drones are hitting their mark. Several fires broke out after strikes in the eastern Ukrainian city of Dnipro, where officials say 1 person was killed and 5 others injured. With time ticking on Washington's 50-day demand for a ceasefire, the Kremlin is showing no signs of backing down.
Let me remind you once again that the language of ultimatums, blackmail and threats is unacceptable to us. We will take all necessary steps to ensure security and protect the interests of our country. In such conditions, the urgency of the task of achieving the goals of the special military operation, I repeat once again, on demilitarization and denazification of Ukraine, only increases.